All right, we're live. I'm Ed Parcaut, host of a Real Estate Jerky radio show, and we do these lives a couple times a week. And I'm here with Bobby again. You're probably saying, what is he, your co-host permanently? I don't know. He just wants to do lives, and I want to do more, so it thought we'd work out together. So today,
Yeah.
we want to talk about the market, and I have some stuff I want to go over. If you're good with me just going.
Yeah.
All right.
Rock and roll.
So today, what I want to talk about the market, and because I was hearing stuff out there after the initial existing home sales came out last week, where everybody was saying that the market's down, we're selling less houses, and I want to show, I wish I brought my book in today. This is how to use statistics to, sell, how to tell lies basically with statistics, or like Mark Twain said, there's lies, damn lies, and then statistics. It's very hard for me to get that word out today. Anyway, so existing home sales came in, and what they measure the closing on existing homes, was released last week. I said this morning because I did this earlier, but in December, and at first glance, the report was a miss. This is what they said. The numbers were down, but it doesn't tell the whole story. All right. So the real story is inventory. There were only 910,000 homes. This is nationwide for sale, which is down from the month before, 1.1 million. But you got to remember, this is the lowest in history that we've seen. So it's important to know this kind of stuff we're going on. Bobby, by the way, you made us go live already. Not as recorded, just let you know we're live out there. So basically, I know we did a live again, but I wanted to go over inventory and talk about this. And so existing home sales. All right. So if you look at what we just said here, so you look at sales were down, they said 4.6% at an annual pace of 6.2 million units. On a year over base, sales are down 7%. The issue here is sales are only down because inventory is 14% lower than last year. And last year it was lower than the year before, which was COVID, and nobody wanted to sell their house and have people walk through their homes. Right.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with the inventory issue here, not a sales issue here. And I wanted to explain that to people. This issue isn't anything to do with less sales. It's to do with inventory. We do not have enough inventory. We yell this from the rooftops that, hey, we don't have enough inventory. You want to sell your house, put it on the market. It will sell. You get multiple offers as long as the price right. But if you go back to 2007, right, we had 3.7 million homes for sale. Right. We have 900,000. We have, what is that? Less than a third of homes for sale. Right. And way less than a third, just like a fourth. And that's the issue. But 2007, we had too many homes on the market. Right. And then later it was more than that. But if you look, homes are only in market for 19 days. That tells you they go pretty fast. The lack of inventory is what's speaking to demand. Stop listening to people say that we have an issue with not meeting the sales number. The issue is we're having an issue with inventory.
Yeah. And I can tell you, writing offers on homes, I have buyers right now, anywhere from the 420 to right into the 500 range. And these listing agents, they're getting up to 9 offers, even in that price range. So
Right.
that just tells you the pent up demand and the lack of inventory.
Right. And then also, there are more homes, there would be more sales. The tight supply and strong demand would support more. The house prices still going up or staying steady. So we still need them. Our median price home is $358. This is nationwide, this is not us. We're higher than this, which is still up 15.8%. What a lot of people don't realize, of the sales that we've had, how many do you think were first-time home buyers? Bobby, how many do you think were first?
You're talking like percentages?
Yeah. Like,
maybe 15%.
Wrong. 30% of all sales is first-time home buyers, which is up from 26 from the other report was 26. Cash buyers declined to 23%. That's still 1 in 4. It's close enough to 1 in 4, just like it always was. It went down a little bit. But what's weird is investors are up, right? 2% month over month. So if investors are still buying homes, that should tell you it's a good time to buy, because basically they're buying to take up because they know rents are going to go up and prices of rents are going to keep going up, especially in California when we have this rent, whatever they call it, that rent. Help me out here, Bob. Rent control or whatever, cap control, whatever you want to call it. That means every time that your lease comes due, they're going to raise your rents. They have to. Where before they would give you a break just because you're staying there. They didn't want to, rock the boat. Well, they're going to have to rock the boat every time. The one thing that everybody's like, well, what about the foreclosures? There's got a ton of foreclosures coming because of what we just went through. Yeah, less than 1%, the lowest we've ever had. All right, so that's basically inventory and why we're not going to, why don't listen to people talking about that we're in a bad market. There's less inventory, so the house sales are going down. It's only, you can only sell what's out there. It's like cars. There's no cars. So the car sales are down. Does that mean less people want cars? No, less people want to pay an extra 30 grand over the price of that car. They're going to wait till there's more inventory. That's different. Homes, they take a lot longer to build. So we're going to be in this for a while.
Well, and I can tell you right now, obviously we look at the rent for apartments, right? And we go, man, that's outrageous. I'll tell you what, the rent for homes is crazy too. Rent for 1,900 square foot home with the pool, you're renting like around 2,800 right now.
Yeah, without a pool, probably 3,000. Just kidding. Pools are the worst thing to have as a rental, right? I mean, because you never know. There's that extra thing someone's got to take care of. We got other issues.
Yeah. Depends on who's maintaining it. Yeah,
correct. All right, so I don't know if we have time. Yeah, we have time. We have two other things I want to. One of the things I want to go over is the Case-Shiller report came out, which showed it's the gold standard for appreciation. It showed that home prices are up 9% in November. That's 18.8% year over year, which is a little bit lower than 19% the last time the report came out. Give me a break. That's why I love statistics, right? Percentages. It's down.
Yeah,
0.02.
And historically, the winter market is there's going to be lower sales volume anyway. But this is, I'm sure if we compare this back. Well, no, I'm just saying, like when you're saying statistics, right?
Right. Yeah. I'm just saying, yeah. The issue here is, first of all, 18% nationwide. This is nationwide, 18.8%. And they're saying it down versus 19% the month before. Give me a break. This is not down. This is basically so that tells you California is even, we're always higher, right?
Yeah.
Month over month, they say it's decelerating, but we still see home prices gain. We look at the figure for last November, home prices went up 1.3%. So what a difference. So today's figure replaced the heading of last November, which came in at 0.09. It's showing a slower pace of appreciation on year over year figure as a small decline, but that could just be, what's going on in the market right now, right? There's less homes on the market, so you can't, but what do you think the top city is nationwide? Can be anywhere. Take a guess.
Okay. For appreciation.
Yeah.
Dallas.
Wrong answer. Phoenix up 32%.
No
they were just up 28% the other month. Tampa up 29%. Miami up 27%. Where do you think people are moving?
Yeah. Well, that's why I guess Dallas,
Yeah. What do you all right. So even the three worst places, performing places, name one, do you think?
New York City.
Oh God, you're sure bad today. In Chicago, Minneapolis, and Washington, right? States, I guess. I won't really whatever. Only up 11%. Only up 11%. That's like $500,000 a house. You only went up $55,000. Not a big deal, right?
Yeah.
So what am I saying? It's not going away anytime soon. We still need to get to building 2 million homes a year nationwide for a decade to get caught up. So get ready. If you can buy, you want to buy now. Mortgage rates are on their way up. We went up a little bit, probably 0.5 to 0.6%, which is not that much because we're right where we were 2020, February, right before the pandemic, which everybody loved those rates. Yeah. But it's amazing how, perception changes everything. So what I'm saying is if you're thinking about buying, if you're thinking about selling, you should do it. But you also, if you're going to move to a different state, do like I always say, rent your house out here for a ridiculous amount of money. Go rent a house there for a year or the time that is the worst time in the year that you're moving to make sure you can handle it. Because there's nothing worse than moving someplace that you think you're going to love, and then you can't stand it because you can't get off the porch because you have to be in a screened-in porch or you get destroyed by mosquitoes. So.
You're talking about somewhere in the South, obviously, right?
I'm talking about Colorado. I'm talking about anywhere east of the line of California.
Yeah.
I mean, because you still have it up in the mountains in California. Anytime you're around any water, you're going to have the mosquitoes. So more south's going to have them. There's nothing you can do about it. It's one of those things that we don't have to deal with in California. You're going to have to deal with somewhere else. A lot of people are moving to Texas and Austin. You're going to have the tech center there. But the question is, for how long? Is it going to be forever? Things are changing, but we always go through this in life. If you go back 30 years or 50 years, there's migration. There's always been people saying that they can't afford to live in certain states, and they move to a different state. That's been going on forever. I remember as a kid when we moved here, my dad said we couldn't afford a home here, so we rented. Well, homes were only like 60 grand back then, but people didn't make as much. Now people make way more, but the house prices are going up. So it's
where'd y'all move from?
Colorado.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you leave California. It's really hard to come back.
I have heard that more than once from people that have left.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope we answered some questions about inventory, what's going on with house appreciation, all that kind of stuff, because it's important to know that to make an educated decision. Buying a house is emotional. I try to take that out on the lending side to go through and see what you can and can't do. I bring you to reality. Bobby takes you out and shows you all the nice stuff. I get to bring you back to reality, what the payment's going to be, what that numbers are, and if you can afford it or can't afford it, or if you can't, or what number we need to look at to make it better for you. So just reach out when we can take care of you. But again, Bobby, thanks you for being here today. And we did 2 of these today. I apologize that we did 2 of them, but we had to get this information out. Thanks. Have a great day. Thanks Bobby.
So much, Ed.